Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over two coins, UFO Gaming and AmpliFi. Get an update on those, okay? I'm still keeping my eye on the 45-minute chart, the SPX. See if SPX is going to be able to blast up past that 4100. If it does, these highs over here, guys, in my opinion, that is a serious signal that it's actually in a bullish trend, okay, for the SPX. That would be very, very good for that. But it starts dumping. So waiting for the Fed meeting, see what it's going to do with this. And then Bitcoin, this whole section right here is coming way too big for this five. I'm trying to see like with Bitcoin, if it's going to do a pullback down here, it could be, maybe this is going to become a triangle and it's A, B, C up to here, or a good C wave up to there, and then a swing back down. Okay, that's what I'm checking out with that. So, but let's go over here with UFO gaming. Let's get down to the coins that are really going to make some money here, right? So you make a lot more in this one than you are in Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin to, let's say, 20K to 30K, that's all right gains, but this right here would be a little bit better gains. So Bitcoin, with this asset here, you might not see these targets down here again, guys. I mean, if Bitcoin's really going to have to dump to get this thing to get back down here, more than likely, this is going to be, if it's going into a correction with UFO gaming, back down to that previous fourth wave, right in that area is where they like to come to. But you got a couple of them right there. So you got that one and you have that one. So right in that area, it's definitely an impulse move that it made out of there, guys. There's no doubt about that. Okay. From these two waves, you can see it's nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then maybe 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Just waiting to see. So Bitcoin's going to trend up, like I said, okay, over here. If it does make that move, UFO gaming actually could make another thrust up. Okay. It could come back down and do another thrust up. It's looking pretty good in the 12-hour daily and 12-hour RSI and get down and make another thrust up. So, like I said, this was the zone area for UFO gaming, guys, just below here, to start checking it out, like I've been saying, for a run. But anywhere below this area, you wanted to probably start sniping some of this. And then if you get lucky, if it gets back down here again in a massive correction, that'll be the zone area again. Get out of there, guys. But that's an issue with some of these cryptocurrencies. Here's the 12-hour chart. You can see it went up into a wave, back down, and then boom, and then boom. It's kind of similar over here, guys. So you got a wave and a correction wave. Is it going to go back up again and then do another correction? You got to realize once it goes up right there, this area right here, this could be a serious thrust. So the price is back up here now, even though this RSI is over here. So you want to be careful something like that with this coin, guys. Wave sequence, like I said, up in that 1, back down in this 2, and it's going into this wave over here, guys. And then this whole section over here, you can't see it, but this is a 1 and this is a 2 over here. So this whole thing, the main wave count is a 3-wave move. Okay, going into this wave. Okay, worst case scenario, it's A, B, and C. Okay, worst case scenario. AmpliFi, go over this one real quick on the 8-hour chart. This here, in my opinion, is pretty decent. 1, 2, you can see in the RSI, 3, 4, and this is the 5. So now you're in the 5 wave over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is working on a 5. Probably break the highs, maybe get up to 38 or something like that, and then it can maybe have a correction over here to those areas, which would be about $24. And in my opinion, that right here in that area was the zone for AmpliFi, guys. So some people had some questions on this, why I was bullish on it is because the setup that it has, guys. It's the setup. So here it is on line chart, up in 1, here's 2. It's working on its wave back over here, 3rd wave, kind of like UFO gaming, if you will, or Metis, or what's another coin, maybe Chili's, even Ethereum. Ethereum is set up in that way as long as Ethereum maintains that $890 lows that it made in June of 22. Okay, which I think that it is, guys, if you look at it. So back down in this area, and then this whole wave sequence would be like this. So, maybe up to here, correct back down to here, and then going into this will be a wave over here. So then your whole wave sequence for this asset, 1, 2, and going into a third wave. Okay. But like I said, worst case scenario, A, B, and then a C. The C wave should be about the same length as that wave. It could fall short and hit 786 or 618. Still make some decent gains with it, in my opinion. Just from where it is right now, it's like up 85%. Not too bad, but I do expect this to retrace, guys. I'm pretty sure that it's going to come back up into those areas and then retrace back down here. At least it should, but you just never know. These small coins that have very low market cap and not a lot of 24-hour daily volume, it doesn't take much to make these things shoot out of here. Same thing with UFO gaming, guys. Same thing with UFO gaming. It's not a Bitcoin. So Bitcoin overall picture, relating it to the coins right here on the daily chart, this is the trend that I have it on. Up here, up top is another trend. Let me go to an 8-hour and get more clarity on that. Okay. This trend came down, tagged it, bounced out of there. This trend right along in this area, and the trend on the bottom came out of it and then went back up into it. So could a Bitcoin start doing something over here and maybe going in maybe a fifth wave? It could. However, previous video that I made, don't be surprised if it makes it up there and then it swings back down to these areas, the 22.3, and it might make a drop down to the 21. Okay, it could do that, guys, and that would be nothing for Bitcoin if you think about that. That would only be a 10% drop, and then looking at the overall picture with Bitcoin is 1, 2, 3. And this whole thing was just the flat area. This whole thing is a correction, get it back down. And then, the RSI in this area back down here, maybe a little bit more. And then Bitcoin can do a thrust over there. So that's how I'm looking at it, guys. I'm not concerned with it. Just checking out with the S&P 500 and the traditional markets. I know this is crypto channel and most guys don't even care about it, but this is going to matter. How much of a dump are the TradFi markets going to be doing? And I don't think the massive crash that everybody's talking about, the bears are talking about in the traditional financial markets back down to these areas on the S&P 500 of 3,300. It's not looking promising for them, guys. It really isn't. It really isn't. And any of those bears with any sense got to start looking at that and start, evaluate that and go, now, wait a second. The probabilities and the possibilities of it actually getting down there is starting to go away. But let's see what happens with the Fed meeting and how much volatility that's going to cause. If it's 25 basis point, obviously, it's no news, really. That's what's expected if they go 50. I think they'll go 25. Made all the way to the end. Do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.